I was on a friend's boat and I missed my step and twisted my foot, and immediately I knew that something had happened. It hurt, but surely I didn't think I broke it. My friends were like, "You gotta go to the doctor, Diane, you gotta get that checked out." And I was like, no, it's fine. You know, I must have just sprained it or something. So I thought, you know, just with some time and staying off it, not being active, it'll heal itself. My job requires me to interview doctors as the producer for Best Docs Network, and I was at PAMA interviewing a doctor, and there happened to be one of their foot specialists there.
When I saw Diane's foot, it's like she had on a pair of nice red high heels, and one foot looked like it's supposed to, one foot looked like it was blowing up out of her shoe. And I said, "Is there something you need to tell me?" And we sat her down, we examined all the necessary parts, took some x-rays, and sure enough, she had a fairly substantial fracture of the fifth metatarsal. Had it been much more significant, it probably would have been a surgical thing. If she had let it go a lot longer, it would develop into what's called a non-union, or at least a delayed union, and that means that the bone is not healing in a timely fashion. And if it goes all the way to a non-union, that's a surgical problem.
Dr. Singleton was great. Immediately he said, "You need to be wearing a boot." The fracture was such that it could be healed by just staying off it and wearing the boot, the cast boot. Otherwise, possibility of having to have surgery, pins, and all that. And I've heard stories about that, and I just didn't want to go that route.
That's why it's so very, very important to be seen for your injuries in a timely fashion by a qualified foot and ankle specialist. If you want pain freedom, you got to be seen early. She should do fine now that she's wearing it in a very diligent fashion. She tells me she wears it all the time, and she's being a really good patient.
I work with PAMA physicians quite a bit and hear about how they're able to provide their patients pain freedom. So it was really great to be able to experience that.